Welcome back to my channel. This is Joey, Before and After Fitness. Today's date is March 25th, 2025. We are officially at the end of week 6. It's been a pretty good week, I'd say. A lot of progress made. A lot of goals that we set last week have been made. Real quick, let's pull up the tracker. So today's date, we weighed in at 377.7 pounds, which brings us to a total weight loss of 24.3 pounds or 6.04%. So I feel like we're making some good progress. Still staying strong at the 4 milligrams every 6 days. I haven't seen it really slow down. The appetite suppression is still pretty well. The fatigue, it's really hard to gauge fatigue because my work schedule's been kind of hectic again with the night shifts here and there. But not hopefully, this week it's going to be better. My work schedule will get back to normal, so I'll be able to really gauge if the fatigue is coming from the medication or from the weird sleep schedule I've been having. As far as that, really nothing else of concern. I still have no problems using the bathroom. Every once in a while, when I have a big meal, I can kind of feel it sit there, like at the bottom of my gut, and it might have some slight discomfort. But I'm noticing that if I increase my water intake, that's not really becoming an issue. Got me a nice big 48-ounce bottle that I've been drinking. I drink about 3 of these a day, so a little bit over a gallon. So definitely getting better there. Let's get into our weigh-ins. We started last week on March 18th. We weighed in at 379 pounds when I made that video. Pretty excited. The next day, we had a slight increase, but then it finally slowly started coming back down. So we ended the week strong at 377.7 pounds and did a lot of good progress. As far as the workouts this week, workouts went very well, I'd say. I got a new little mount that I can basically stick on everything in the gym, so I was able to get some really cool footage. Tuesday, made the video, went to the gym, and ran into a friend, and she kind of worked out with me most of the week, so that was really cool. So she might be in some of the clips from the gym footage. She's a little beast, I'll give her that. She just jumped right into workouts like no problem. So I was real proud of her for that. She's definitely been a nice person I could talk to and kind of bounce ideas off, motivate each other, keep each other in check. So far that's going really good with that. I really enjoy working out with her when I can. My steps this week have been much better. Tuesday, the goal was to get off and hit my 10,000. I was just really tired from the working the 12 hours on the weekends for night shift, all 3 nights. So I didn't get quite there, but Wednesday through Sunday, I had no problem hitting my goal. Yesterday, same thing. I got it to 5,000, and then just in the afternoon, I was just kind of drained. Took a nap and woke up, but now that I feel like I'm caught up on rest, really no excuse not to get the 10,000, minimum 10,000 steps each day. I did some cardio before each of my workouts this week, at least 15 minutes, but mostly close to 20-30 minutes on the treadmill each day, just at a slight incline, keeping my heart rate in between 120-130 beats per minute. Haven't felt anything as far as that, any issues with the increased heart rate. Let's see, right now heart rate is resting at 72, which isn't too bad, down from last week, so I think my body's definitely getting more acclimated to the medication. Calorie log for the week, pretty similar to the last week, kind of ranges between typically 1,100 to 1,600, 1,700. Tuesday, I did go out to eat with the friends from work, so probably overate a little bit that day, but it was really hard to tell. I just had like a big margarita, which I know has a shit ton of sugar, and tried to stay away from the chips for the most part. Had a couple here and there, and had some shrimp fajitas with no tortilla wrap, so really just the shrimp, peppers, onions, all the good stuff. A little bit of rice and beans with it. But try to stay away from just the overall wrap to try to keep the calories and carbs down. But judging from the results, it really didn't hinder me too much. Going into Wednesday, we woke up first thing in the morning, and I had drank my oats overnight, which is honestly it's becoming a staple of my day. We headed straight to the gym. We started out with the treadmill, of course, and we moved into the workout for the day, which was leg day. So we started with the leg press. I typically try to superset a lot of the things on leg day. There's not a lot of machines in Planet Fitness for legs, so we started with the leg press into a superset with the calf raise. From there, we went to the leg extension machine. Did 3 sets, 12 to 20, and then we moved to the leg curl machine. Going back to the log after the gym, came back and just had a kind of like just some chicken nuggets, made like a little grilled cheese kind of thing. Nothing too big there. Thursday came in, because I had such low calories on Thursday, I just woke up. I couldn't fall back to sleep. I was just starving at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I got up and I made like a little protein type pizza with the Joseph's lavish bread from Walmart. Real quick, simple, little protein packed meal. Filled me up and I was able to go back to sleep. Woke up and took my pre-workout, headed to the gym. Thursday, we're back to push day. So we started with the treadmill again, and then went into the chest press. 3 sets, 12 to 15 range, one warm-up set at the beginning. Went from there into the pec fly machine, which was just a really good stretch that day for me. I definitely could feel every stretch in the movement, which felt really good. Went from there into the machine dips. We have a machine assisted pull down machine or pull up machine that you can do dips on. But I just want to kind of get lower in weight before I really start trying to get over there. I don't want to injure my rotator cuff or anything like that. So I'm just trying to stick to lower impact, I guess, exercises. Went from there into tricep exercises. We did some tricep push downs, a little bit of tricep overhead extensions, and I felt like Raven wasn't really getting a good stretch, so I took her to the other tricep machine so she could really feel the isolation in her tricep muscle. And from there, we went into the shoulder press machine, and overall was definitely a good little workout. Came home, and I saw a recipe on YouTube, like a little 3-ingredient protein brownies. So, a bottle of the chocolate Fairlife milk, a small container of the Greek yogurt, vanilla, a box of no sugar brownie mix. So I mixed all that together. I threw in some chia seeds to try to add some more fiber to it. They came out all right, I guess. For what you're getting in it, it's not bad. Just kind of had some of those with another glass of milk, and took a nap before I headed into work. Got to work, and I wasn't hungry before going to work. I would have eaten something better, but around 4 or 5 p.m. I was just starving for some reason. So We have some stuff at work. Nothing was in the healthier side that day, so I had to kind of just make do with what I had. So I grabbed the thing with the highest amount of protein and the lowest calories, which was a Hot Pocket. So not my healthiest meal of the week, but it got me through it. Friday rolled around, back into another pool day. So woke up, wasn't really hungry, so just went straight to the gym. Friday, same thing. We did the lat Pulldowns, and then I went into the seated cable rows. From there, went into, I guess it's like a cable pull down. I'm not really sure what you would call this, um, but I love the way I feel good pump and stretch onto my lat muscle. From there, went back into the delt flies and went to the preacher curl machine, and from there we went to the single arm curls. So overall, felt pretty good. My back was kind of tight that day, so the best thing about Planet Fitness that I enjoy is all the machines and everything are good and functional. I wish they had more variety, but I do like the hydro massage bed that's in the back. So I definitely utilized it that day. I went and used it twice, right before when I got there and then after my workout. So kind of loosened up my back a little bit. Felt good. Came home and made a really nice uh, egg white and spinach potato kind of scramble. Um, Came out really good, delicious. Definitely, I think it's going to become a staple moving forward. To that, around 3 p.m., I was a little bit hungry, so I just had some chicken nuggets from Real Good. Later that night, I was trying to like just not really eat nothing, but I saw my calories were kind of low, so I just had a sandwich, just a deli ham sandwich on Dave's seed bread with like some honey mustard. Nothing too fancy there. Saturday, woke up, wasn't hungry, just had my pre-workout, went straight into the gym. Did a little bit of cardio, did some of the Stairmaster, and same thing. Started with the leg press machine into the calf raises. From there, we went into the leg extension machine and the leg curl machine. Overall, definitely felt pretty good during the workout. Probably need to start incorporating a little bit more to my leg workouts, but right now I've been feeling them after each workout, so um, it's my shortest workout day, so I kind of enjoy having one day where I can just kind of get in and out in like 30 minutes. Made a really nice protein sausage egg white wrap, so came out really good. Sunday was my rest day, so no gym that day. Just after working that Saturday night for 12 hours, I was just really, really tired. I got home that morning about 7 a.m., took my shower, laid down, and for some reason I woke up at like 11 a.m., was feeling hungry, wanted to definitely get my steps in, so I just made like another ham sandwich, or this time it was a wrap rather. Ran out of the seed bread, so just made a wrap, threw in some ham, some honey mustard, did some laundry, cleaned the house, kind of used the chores that I had to do that I was lacking throughout the week to try to get my steps in. 3 p.m. I got some turkey meatballs from Walmart, and so I thought I would make kind of like a marinara meatball pasta dish, but I don't know how some people eat it, but I was not a big fan of the turkey meatballs, which I should have figured after I had turkey ground beef once or twice before in the past and was not a fan at all. So I thought maybe it would be different since it was, pre-made. Probably had some breadcrumbs in it, some spice, some seasonings, but no. I basically had to force myself to get through it. It was just not appetizing to me in the slightest. Monday, woke up, same thing, dove right in, straight to the gym. Chest day, I was hoping to catch Raven there. I guess something came up where she couldn't make it, sadly. Um, but did my treadmill. Actually, I did really well on the treadmill yesterday. I was able to run a little bit. I did at least a mile. I was on there for 25 minutes, walked a little bit, and then ran. So I think maybe if I incorporate a little bit of running on a treadmill, it won't be too bad. As far as today, no knee pain or anything like that. And then just kind of ran back, the same routine from last week. Hit the chest press into the flies. Did 3 sets on the flies. Went to the machine dips. Did my 3 sets on there. Went to tricep push downs. From there, went into the shoulder press and some lat raises to try to isolate the muscle a little bit more. But yeah, definitely a good workout week. Diet was, I feel like diet can always be kind of improved on a little bit. So work on that a little bit more next week. Try to keep it more consistent. Not throw in the extra stuff from work when I get starving or whatever. Steps, we gotta do better. I don't understand the fatigue. I'm putting it up to it was an issue at work, so I'm gonna get my 10,000 steps in today, and the goal is 10,000 steps from today until the next video. No ifs, ands, or but. Staying strong with the 4 milligrams every 6 days. So my next dose will be next Monday. Anybody that's been on it though, I'm curious, like when should I move up to the next stage? Right now I'm losing the weight and I feel good. I feel strong. I feel like I'm definitely gaining some muscle as well as losing weight, so that's a plus. But I don't know. I'm trying not to get discouraged. Some days, like all last week, I felt like it was a plateau, and then today I woke up at 377, which really made me happy. But trying to stay out of my own head when it comes to that stuff, because I know I'm putting in the work. I'm trying to get my steps in. I'm drinking water. I'm not eating horribly compared to how I was eating. And I feel like at such a huge calorie deficit, I should be losing weight fairly faster. I feel like the last time I did this, it was a lot easier. But I was also eating no more than 1,200 calories a day. I was running an hour a day on top of an hour and a half workout a day. It was really just, I was putting my body through a lot of stress. So I wanted to do a little more sustainable approach this time, to where this is it. This will be the last time I have to go through this. So, yeah. Appreciate you guys who have been commenting on my videos and watching my shorts and sharing and all that good stuff. So, appreciate the support from you guys. Any comments or tips to help me move and achieve my goals, I would appreciate it. Until then, see you guys next week.